references to the all-seeing eye as the Eye of Set, or the Eye of Satan, and repeatedly associated both the sun and the eye with Satan. In his book, Magic in Theory and Practice, he states,
Satan, thou eye, thou lust, cry aloud, whirl the wheel, O my father, O Satan, O son. Sabaoth, being by number 70, is a name of Aen, the eye, and the devil our Lord, and the goat of Mendes. He is the Lord of the Sabbath of the Adepts, and is Satan, therefore also the sun, whose number of magic is 666, the seal of his servant, the beast.
Michael W. Ford, easily one of the most prolific black magic writers today, is even more open and blatant about the true meaning of the sun and the all-seeing eye. In his books, he remarks,
The sun is also associated with the adversarial triad, being Shaitan, Typhon, Apophis, and Bets, a god of transformation. The devil, as an initiatory force, is considered masculine, thus is represented by the phallus, or source of creative life. In the tarot, the devil is attributed to Capricornus, and the Hebrew letter Ayin, being an eye. The demiurge Saturnus is related to the number 666, being that of Sarath, or the sun. Satanus is this aspect in one form of the adversary, being rebellion, death, and chaos from stasis. The very force of the sun is in the eye of Saturnus. In the name and mark of the devil, whom I swear my spirit unto, I am myself the Redeemer and bringer of the infernal pact, which holds no bounds, nor mortal strain. Yet my desires shall be filled by the eye within the blackened triangle. Symbolically, the averse pentagram represents the essence of the Egyptian god of darkness and storms, Set. Set-on, is the opposing force of darkness, but intelligence and isolate consciousness. To be Set-like is to be individual, will-driven, and balanced. The center of the averse pentagram is called the Eye of Set, or the Eye of Satan, the adversary.
Until quite recently, the $1 bill and various resources associated with Freemasonry and black magic were the only venues the all-seeing eye had. And then, something happened. Use of this once guarded symbol skyrocketed, despite the fact that its meaning remains veiled to the masses. It appears as the logo of the American Total Information Awareness Office, Great Britain's famous MI5, cathedrals, and of course, Freemasonry. The all-seeing eye has also undergone a pop culture explosion and, as of 40 years ago, has appeared in more than 30 major films and television shows. What we see is simply a series of movies and TV shows that all, in some way or another, contain this enigmatic symbol. But how is this symbol used? And is its use in movies and television programs consistent with Egyptian mythology or modern-day Satanists? Perhaps by examining the context in which the all-seeing eye is used, we may glean some wisdom regarding the meaning of this ancient symbol. The most common use of the all-seeing eye in movies associates the symbol with the villain, and the most glaring example is the cartoon TV series Minoriteam. Minoriteam is a Cartoon Network television show about a group of minority superheroes comprised of a black guy, a Jew, a Mexican, an Indian, and a wheelchair-bound Chinese guy. The villain of the show, a man called White Shadow, has a pyramid for a head. The White Shadow, together with his racist gang, make a career out of attacking and defaming minorities. The heroes of the show, the Minority Team, usually thwart the evil plans of the White Shadow. The show is loaded with racist jokes and innuendos. The pyramid and All Seeing Eye are blatantly expressed on the face of the central villain.
How many times are we going to use snakes to try to kill non-stop? Anyone? I have to say, in my professional opinion, money-wise, bang for the buck-wise, snakes have to absolutely be the worst way to kill people.
Great. So let's...
Gargoyles is a Disney cartoon series about a group of crime-fighting gargoyles that fight crime by night and become stone statues by day. In one episode, an FBI agent becomes obsessed with exposing a powerful secret society called the Illuminati. In the television show, it is alleged that the Illuminati always have a membership of 666 people, and even the United States president is in the pocket of this secretive group. Even though most of the people in his circle consider his investigation to be a wild goose chase, he persists with his investigative pursuit until he finally confirms the group's existence. In Gargoyles, the All-Seeing Eye and Pyramid are directly associated with the villainous Illuminati.
Mace Malone vanished, over 70 years ago, and is probably dead. Even if you did figure out what happened to him, how would that prove this all-powerful Illuminati society of yours really exists?
Thanks to you, the Illuminati had the goods to cut themselves in. They've been organized crime's silent partner ever since.
Young man, how long have you been plagued by these fanciful delusions?
Not as long as you've had this tattoo.
The Handmaid's Tale takes place in an alternate reality in a country called Gilead. In the movie, the country has become a theocratic police state that has been ravaged by poisons that has left the female population mostly infertile. The small sliver of women who are still fertile, called handmaids, have been gathered to a camp where they are assigned the task of bearing children. The government of the country, who is under attack by a growing rebellion, has for its emblem an all-seeing eye and pyramid. In the 2009 movie Angels and Demons, a writer and researcher named Robert Langdon is asked by the Roman Catholic Church to investigate a series of disappearances perpetrated by an organization who called itself the Illuminati. In the story, the Illuminati intend on destroying the Vatican by detonating an antimatter bomb. The conspirators leave a trail of clues that eventually allow Robert, played by Tom Hanks, to discover the location of the bomb before it is exploded. While exploring one of the many breadcrumbs left for Tom Hanks, he enters an underground passage where the pentagram is adorned with an all-seeing eye at its center. Film From Hell, Johnny Depp plays Frederick Aberline, an opium-smoking inspector asked to investigate a series of gruesome murders that has the citizens of London in an uproar. As the movie progresses, it becomes clear that Frederick Aberline's investigation is being impeded by local Freemasons who occupy much of London's positions of power. One of Frederick's opium-induced visions reveals that the Jack the Ripper murders are somehow tied to the Freemasons, and it is here where the viewer is exposed to the all-seeing eye.